What up, players? This is Maddie. We're back with some more just for fun. We're playing this deck I call Jundi Vamps. It's not actually Jund, it's Rakdos, but it's a Jund style deck. Basically discard, removal, and threats. This is the kind of one lander you keep. You know, 5 of my cards are 1-drops, so if I hit, like, my black is going to be enough to keep my opponent off of scary things in the beginning, just with the discard spells until I can draw a red land or a 3rd land to cast the Nighthawk. I think this is good. So it's a mix of discard, remove, so discard, removal, and army in a can kind of cards. Like Noble unchecked can obviously end the game on its own, just getting bigger every turn until it's harder to remove and kind of out of control, and does have a somewhat relevant form of evasion and also godly art. Speaking of which, okay, so I'm gonna lead on Inquisition. And what do we got here? Pridemate, Dazzling Reflection, and Predator Strike. Okay, so some kind of life gain aggro deck. Take the Pridemate, and he basically just won't be doing anything for a while. Another Thoughtseize. I'm going to Duress, because we know, unless he drew a creature. And we'll take this Predator Strike, I guess. Probably should have taken the Reflection, come to think of it, but I guess I'll have to reflect on that for a moment. Alright. Smoldering Marsh, okay, good, so we'll get to red eventually. Thoughtseize, see what he drew. Path to Exile, yeah, we'll take that. Okay, fire off another Inquisition. So we're basically just raping his hand here. Another Path to Exile, nice. So now we can play out our Noble here, and hopefully it doesn't get pathed. But if it does, you know, that'll help us cast our Nighthawk, so. He does have those reflections, but I don't think he's going to use them against the Noble. So here we want another threat, really. I'm not going to Thoughtseize here. I think we don't need to take a Dazzling Reflection. Wait another turn or two. Mutavault, okay. Get in there. Grow our Noble. And you can see how that thing just starts to spiral on its own. Nighthawk, another must deal with kind of card. Almost always trades when you need it to. Blood Crypt, we don't so much want. Okay, let's get in there with the squad. Vamp squad on the prowl. Dazzling Reflection one. That one. Okay. In order to keep me from gaining life, I guess. Might have been better to prevent the Noble since it's doing more and getting bigger. That's okay. So I think this coming turn I will Thoughtseize. Might be too late. We'll see. Ooh, a 3rd color. The plot thickens. Yeah, let's run out this Thoughtseize now. At the very least, we take the other Dazzling Reflection. Oh, he just casts it now on the Noble. And nothing else in his hand. Okay, so it's going to be fairly tough to lose from here. Even if we get Wrathed, we still have Mutavault. Alright, let's see, what does he have here? Spike feeder. Okay. So he can gain a couple life. Or not. I guess he F6'd. Bolts. Yeah, I'll keep bolt. Why not? Take attack for 8. Now Noble is lethal on its own, and we already got 2 of his Path to Exile, so even if he has an answer to the Noble, he's dead. So yeah, we kind of ripped him apart there. I did actually build a sideboard for this deck, because this is the kind of deck where game 2 you kind of want to either go more controlling or more aggro, and so I've brought in cards that let us do that. So we do have a couple answer cards with Vandal Blast, and Echoing Decay. Clasm lets us, board out the nobles, go more controlling. Blightning is just awesome against control decks. Aristocrat is a good speedy threat. Yeah, I didn't see enough to really know what I want to do here, so I'm just gonna submitify. I definitely want to keep the Nighthawks in to trade with, like if he gets a ridiculous Pride Mage or something like that. Okay, and opponent doesn't come back for another game. Alright, let's find another match.